Alright. What it is, Daniacs. We are gonna hop in here. This is a live showing of a speech by Trump addressing the very real World War III threat trying to be imposed on the world right now. So let's check it out.
Never have dreamed. Evicting the sick and corrupt establishment is the monumental task for the next president. And I am the only one who can do it. I'm the only one that can get the job done. I know exactly what has to be done. We've never been closer to World War III than we are today under Joe Biden. A global conflict between nuclear.
Yeah, it's like, okay, sure. Right before Trump takes office, they launch a bunch of missiles directly involving themselves into the Ukraine conflict, trying to kick off World War III. Now, to be clear, I didn't vote this year. I came really close to voting. But if I did, I would have voted for myself, Dane Darklight. Thanks, Billy Carson. Tell them, motherfuckers, you are your own president. You are divine sovereign. Every single sentient singularity.
To endless wars, pretending to fight for freedom and democracy abroad, while they turn us into a third world country and a third world dictatorship.
What do you mean third world country? I'm living in my car, Trump. Fuck. We gonna be having some technical sorry about that. I gotta get me a better phone and all. Well, I mean, to be fair, I would have a house if I didn't have 20 dogs, but then I wouldn't have 20 dogs, you know. Then I wouldn't have my dog family. A house will never love you. No matter how much you love it, a house will never love you. Dogs do nothing but love you if you are good to them.
That Russia represents our greatest threat. But the greatest threat to Western civilization today is not Russia. It's probably, more than anything else, ourselves and some of the horrible.
Well, no, exactly. America can only be destroyed from within, and we see that, and that's what's going on. But yeah, attacking the very idea of manliness in America, just attacking the very notion of masculinity, browbeating anyone who dares be masculine, artificially proposing the idea that any masculinity is toxic masculinity. No, there must be a balance.
While keeping us distracted from the havoc they're creating right here at home. These forces are doing more damage to America than Russia and China could ever have dreamed. Evicting the sick and corrupt establishment is the monumental task for the next president. And I am the only one.
Holy shit, bro. Holy shit. Well, the whole reason why I wanted to record this, because I couldn't believe he was saying it. Like, god damn. He's just coming out and saying it.
Ours would mean death and destruction on a scale unmatched in human history. It would be nuclear Armageddon. Nothing is more important than avoiding that nightmare.
I don't know about y'all, but I ain't prepared. I ain't prepared for that shit. I don't got me a bunker. All these rich motherfuckers got their bunkers going on. I don't got a bunker. As I'm kind of worried about some nuclear fallout. I ain't got nowhere to hide from it. And I probably ain't the only one. Bunch of broke ass Americans. That was part of the plan, dude. To take away our opportunity. So to be clear, I don't believe in the red team, blue team, right wing, left wing. They two sides of the same coin and two wings of the same bird. Okay. and it's the bird of America, and whether it crashes and burns or continues on is up to us, you know.
And a third world dictatorship right here at home. The State Department, the defense bureaucracy, the intelligence services, and all of the rest need to be completely overhauled and reconstituted to fire the deep staters and put America first. We have to put America first. Finally, we have to.
No, that's racist. Putting America first, and America is racist against Americans.
To pull the world into conflict with a nuclear-armed Russia based on the lie that Russia represents our greatest threat. But the greatest threat to Western civilization today is not Russia. It's probably, more than anything else, ourselves and some of the horrible, hating people that represent us. It's the abolition of our national borders, failure to police our own cities. It's the destruction of the rule of law from within. It's the collapse of the nuclear family and fertility rates like nobody can believe is happening. It's the Marxist.
Microplastics, man. That's just one contributing factor among many others. But yeah, that's not an accident. That fertility rate dropping like that, not an accident. This bitch is having nightmares over here. This bitch is just thinking about World War III, getting pissed off. Look at her. Tell him. Yeah, I know. None of us want it, dude. Well, I don't know. Let's not say none of us. You know, there's some motherfuckers that want that shit. Because they done set themselves up to profit off it. Fuck ass honky. One of two.
Be done. Be done. Never been closer to World War III than we are today.
Are you fucking me? Are you fucking me right now? No. No. What? No. Fucking course, you cocksuckers. No. God damn. Here we go. Here we go.
This is the central issue. We need peace without delay. In addition, there must also be a complete commitment to dismantling the entire globalist neocon establishment that is perpetually dragging us into endless wars, pretending to fight for freedom and democracy abroad, while they turn us into a third world country and a third world dictatorship right here at home. The State Department, the defense bureaucracy, the intelligence services, and all of the rest need to be completely overhauled and reconstituted to fire the deep staters and put America first. We have to put America first. Finally, we have to finish the process we began under my administration of fundamentally reevaluating NATO's purpose and NATO's mission. Our foreign policy establishment keeps trying to pull the world into conflict with a nuclear-armed Russia based on the lie that Russia represents our greatest threat. But the greatest threat to Western civilization today is not Russia, more than anything else, and some of the horrible USA-hating people that represent us. It's the abolition of our national borders. It's the failure to police our own cities. It's the destruction of the rule of law from within. It's the collapse of the nuclear family and fertility rates like nobody can believe is happening. It's the Marxists who would have us become a godless nation worshiping at the altar of race and gender and...
Well, I mean, we also, as Americans, have the right to not be religious. We also, as Americans, have the right to believe in a God that is not the Abrahamic God. Do we not? I'm just saying there's room for everyone here, ain't there? I mean, everyone's American any damn way.
And I am the only one who can do it. I'm the only one that can get the job done. I know exactly what has to be done. Never been closer to World War III than we are today under Joe Biden. A global conflict between nuclear armed powers would mean death and destruction on a scale unmatched in human history. It would be nuclear Armageddon. Nothing is more important than avoiding that nightmare. We will avoid it, but we need new leadership. Every day this proxy battle in Ukraine continues, we risk global war. We must be clear that our objective is immediately have a total.
Yeah, this right here was the part that I was surprised to actually hear him say, because I've been thinking this for a long time. This is a proxy war. This Ukraine bullshit is just a proxy war, um, of America fucking with Russia, you know. And it's like, what's the point of that? That's how I knew way back when the Ukraine shit started. Man, this smells a lot like World War III right here, trying to get started. And then all this other shit be popping off in the Middle East. It's like, yep, that's definitely a strong whiff of World War III right there. And who's at the center of it? Followers of Abraham. Who's at the center of it? You got the Jews and the Muslims over there getting their mass murder on, saying, "Come on over, Christians. The blood water's fine, nice and warm still." So I mean that's something. I'm just saying, and that's fine. Y'all do you. And me particularly, I happen to be theist, but I support the right of atheists, and actually, in a lot of situations, I would rather hang out with atheists and pagans over Christians in a lot of situations, even though I'm monotheistic. Even though I'm a non-Abrahamic true monotheist. And how does that happen, one might ask? Well, I don't believe Yahweh is the one true creator. I don't believe in the broken theology of Abraham, and the theology of Abraham does not own the construct of the one true creator. As much as they would like for you to believe so, as much as successful as they have, when someone says God, everyone assumes that one is talking about their perception of God.
Of America's strength, blood, and treasure, chasing monsters and phantoms overseas while keeping us distracted from the havoc they're creating right here.
And all this money that America has been funding for these wars my whole lifetime, ever since I've been a kid, wars in the Middle East. Dude, all that fucking money that we've sent over for wars and killing people, America could be the pinnacle of human society right now. Everyone could have renewable energy. Just the initial down payment for the Iraqi war would have got everyone solar panels. There would be no homelessness. Plenty of everything for everyone, but no, they can't have that. So all the extra wealth from our economy has been being siphoned off and away from the Americans through all these fuck ass honky games that they be playing.
Immediately have a total cessation of hostilities. All shooting has to stop. This is the central issue. We need peace without delay. In addition, there must also be a complete commitment to dismantling the entire globalist neocon establishment that is perpetually dragging us into endless wars, pretending to fight for freedom and democracy abroad, while they turn us into a third.
And the elites are already pivoting. They're already pivoting. They did not want Trump in office, and so right now they are. And I can see it already. What they're trying to do is they are trying to initiate a religion war. Okay, so even though I may disagree with y'all, I just want to let it be known. Ceasefire. We're all brothers. I ain't trying to instigate no fucking wars. I'm with Trump on the throwing some water on that shit. Um, I'm with Trump on a lot of things. That even though that I don't believe. Okay, for ever since JFK, whoever has been in office has not been for the people. They've been controlled. You can't even get to the very top of the two running without being controlled because they have to control either outcome. And what happened, everything this year with Trump has been a conundrum for me, uh, intellectually, since I do think that, let's just put it this way, he's doing a really good job. I believe he's for the people. He's way more for the people than Kamala was. But check it out. Like, how is Kamala even like? People would have voted for a rock over Trump. People would have voted for a toaster over Trump. I don't associate red team, blue team. I'm red, white, and blue. I got American Patriot tattooed on my fucking neck right here. Defiance of tyranny is obedience to freedom. Give me liberty or give me death on a police shield on the back of my neck. I'm going to get live free right up here on my face somewhere. We're going to keep rolling with that ink. Anyway, I'm stealing your thunder, Trump. We can't be having that shit. Roll with it, homie.
Evicting the sick and corrupt establishment is the monumental task for the next president. And I am the only one who can do it. I'm the only one that can get the job done.
Okay, now that right there, I do not agree with. Every single person is the president of their own world. Every single person of their own world. This is the part that, because regardless who won this presidency, I had the same mindset. Is I'm the captain of my own ship. I am the master of my own world. Just like everyone is. So when he's saying that he's the only, it's like, yeah, okay, I did feel better when I woke up and heard that Trump was president. Yeah, I felt better, but just in general about the hands the country was in, but still, your world is still in your hands for every person, and don't ever let someone try to convince you that you don't have the power over your own world, because that is what is the entire goal of the establishment elite, is to coerce co-creators into relinquishing their divine sovereignty unto establishments, unto anything but yourself. No. Oh, you're made divine, right? Okay, but you're a piece of shit. It's like, what? It's some of the Abrahamic theology. Yeah. You God made you in his image, you're divine, but you're a piece of shit unless you accept Jesus. It's like, what? It's so funny.
Of fundamentally reevaluating NATO's purpose and NATO's mission.
And of course it ain't, if you just accept Jesus in any which way that you possibly can. No, it's only if you accept Jesus in this very particular way that is socially acceptable that we say is okay.
Today is not Russia. It's probably, more than anything else, ourselves and some of the horrible USA-hating people present us. It's the abolition of our national borders. It's the fair.
All right, we was having some technical difficulties. I was just doing a little something. Yeah, man, my memory thing, like I got no fucking memory on my phone, and it's super annoying. I'm surprised it hasn't cut me off yet, but what it is. Stepping to Dane's world, just doing a little check in. Thanks for rolling with the dark light. Y'all have a good one.